When you say you want to hustle, you are saying जो सोता है वो खोता है, sleep less, do more. I am saying it is the opposite. You sleep more, you will be able to do more. You can hustle all you want and people think, oh, they can make up on the weekend. It doesn't work that way. So every time you sleep more on the weekends, you are basically becoming jet lagged without leaving your bed. You are feeling really tired, you're feeling really sleepy and you fight it. And then suddenly you feel very energized. Now this energy was the energy that your body was going to use to repair you.
Oh, during sleep.
So if you are sleeping late, you are growing older. If you are waking up too early, you are growing dumber because your memory thing has not happened. Do you really want to evolve into such a person who is grumpy, who is stressed, who is tired, who falls sick often, and who looks old? And forget about sex appeal and libido.
What are the side effects of sleeping pills?
Sleeping pills is actually a misnomer because the sleep that you get with a sleeping pill is different from normal sleep, and it is not as restful, it's not as rejuvenating, it's nowhere comparable. Biggest dangers about sleep deprivation. Body goes into what is called micro napping, because if you are driving a car at 80 kilometers per hour and your body decides to take a micro nap at that point,
That can be fatal.
in fact there are 4 times more accidents because of drowsy driving than there are because of drunk driving. And the worst part about this is a person who's say drunk knows he's drunk. A person who is sleep deprived has no idea they are sleep deprived.
Thank you, Baba. We have finally doing this podcast after months of trying to coordinate. And I want to just deep dive with my first question. Sleep, need. It is such a essential part of our being. But still, people all over the world are struggling with sleep. आपको क्यों लगता है? Why is that?
You can blame it on Edison.
Okay, we're going that way back.
In the late 1800s,
Okay.
Thomas Alva Edison invented the light bulb and
Yes.
vandalized the night.
Okay.
See, until then, we as a species, human beings as a species, used to sleep 11, 12 hours every night. Right? Suddenly, after sunset, there was light. And
Yeah.
people figured out, oh my God, I can continue doing what I want to do. I can party, I can work, I can romance. I can do a lot of things here.
Yeah.
So, within the first 30 or 40 years of the invention of the light bulb, people were already sleeping 9 hours. There was already a 2-hour,
Okay. Yeah.
gap. और उसके बाद फिर तो कलर टीवी आ गया, इंटरनेट आ गया, फेसबुक आ गया,
Smartphones
smartphones आ गए, so the technology kept evolving and there was more and more reason for people to want to stay awake, to enjoy in quotes the night. And the problem with that is that for millions of years we have slept 12 hours. Suddenly you are sleeping 6 hours, 5 hours, 4 hours. And
Yeah.
evolution has not really caught up with technology. So the physical and mental impact that this lack of sleep causes on the human body is horrendous.
Correct.
And there is no safety net.
Yeah.
The body
Yeah.
is not equipped to deal with such less sleep.
Okay.
And so all these kind of problems that we are facing these days have become rampant.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is a pandemic of epic proportions.
Yes.
So, sleep is critical. There is no doubt about that. Enjoying life is also critical. There is no doubt about that either. But when your enjoyment is basically messing you up,
Correct.
then maybe you have to think a little bit more and
Yeah.
give preference to that which will allow you to enjoy life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? So that's my take on sleep in a nutshell. कि क्यों हुआ भाई डिस्ट्रैक्शन है. हाँ, और बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग डिस्ट्रैक्शन है.
That's true.
राइट.
Yeah.
अभी इसमें डिसिप्लिन अपने को लगाना पड़ता है अपने ऊपर कि भाई मुझे ये डिस्ट्रैक्शन रियली एंजॉय करना है तो सोना पड़ेगा.
So we're living in a hustle culture and हर जगह this has become normalized. Quotes like जो सोता है वो खोता है, sleep less, do more. But like you said, this is very dangerous as a mindset. So first of all, why is this mindset there and How can we change this mindset?
Science.
Okay.
I was very much part of this.
Hustle culture.
The hustle culture. Long before it was even called the hustle culture.
Okay. What was it called?
It was not called anything. It was just called working hard.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I mean, I teach the Art of Living series of courses of meditation,
Yes.
which Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankar ji has designed. And I do believe that meditation can change people's lives. For sure. It changed my life, and it has
Yeah.
changed the life of thousands and thousands of people that we have taught all over the world. But to teach all over the world, you need to take red-eye flights. It has sometimes happened that I've flown from here to America and got off the plane and walked into a course literally in 2 hours.
Wow. Yeah.
And at that time, it didn't feel as if it was such a bad thing, but it did take a toll on the body.
Yes.
And it was, of course, my meditation practices that helped me get over the mess I got myself into.
Okay.
But I did get into a mess.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And when you say you want to hustle, you are saying jo sota hai wo hota hai, sleep less, do more. I am saying it is the opposite. You sleep more, you will be able to do more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
True.
Because it's like running your car on fumes. It's like not even fumes are there. Then finally what happens is you have to get out of the car and start pushing it. There is no point doing that.
Yeah. No fuel left.
No fuel left. It's that nightly time that you are spending allows you to do the rest of your life in a much more optimal way. And you need to realize this. And the way to realize is to study the human body, study the critical importance of sleep in any success. We say there are 4 or 5 types of success. One is physical success, like you want a strong, healthy, fit body.
Yeah.
You ask anybody who is going to the gym, working out regularly, they will tell you most important thing is the rest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
The rest days.
The rest time. So if you want a great, healthy body, you need sleep. You want mental clarity, you want mental focus, you want confidence, you want all that. You don't want the brain fog that hits people.
Yeah.
Why do you think it hits people? Because the body is just too tired. Right? So if you want mental shanti, sleep becomes critical. Acha, you want material success, you want lots of money, you want to become rich, powerful, famous, whatever. Okay. How do you think you are going to be able to take good decisions if you are constantly reeling in confusion?
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, everybody has had a good night's sleep. And then the next day when you wake up, you're like, bring on the world, man. Right? And I think everybody has had a bad night's sleep. And when they wake up in the morning, it's like, can I just
not
skip
face
this
world?
day?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can hustle all you want and people think, oh, they can make up on the weekend. It doesn't work that way. The body is not built to sleep more on the weekends and work more during the week. You have to respect the rules that govern the body.
Yeah. True.
So if you're talking about physical health, you're talking about mental health, you're talking about your bank balance health. Even if you're talking about spiritual wealth. We teach meditation to many people, and we many times have early morning sessions, 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock also sometimes. Many people will shamble out of their bed, come to the meditation hall and go to sleep. You might as well just sleep in your bed. Right?
Yeah.
So whatever type of success you're looking at, physical, mental, material, spiritual, sleep forms the foundation of that. And you can't skip it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
True. But अच्छा हम क्योंकि hustle culture की बात कर रहे हैं, but what the observation and also actually the data says is that millennials and Gen Zs are sleeping lesser than older generations. Why is that?
Distractions. This marketing, that sleep less, do more. The creation of FOMO. Oh, you were asleep, we were partying, we had such a great time.
I worked 14 hours.
I worked 14 hours.
Startup culture.
You know, this
Yeah.
is all really, it is stupidity.
Yeah.
Because what you worked for 14 hours with proper sleep and possibly a dose of meditation, you could have achieved in 5 hours.
Correct.
And you would have had at least another 3 hours to really enjoy yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, which is the point of earning money and doing the hustle and all that, right?
Yes.
I don't think you are going to your grave saying very proudly that I worked for 14 hours a day,
Yeah.
right?
And didn't sleep.
And didn't sleep.
Yeah.
So, don't listen to this kind of marketing that is done. Don't fall prey to FOMO. Instead, study the sleep science, study about your body, and take your own decisions.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
See, I will say this. If you're not sleeping enough and you're not sleeping properly, you're growing older faster. Okay? Age is catching up with you much
Yeah.
faster than it should.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So you're becoming older and uglier. Your immune system is going for a toss, so you're falling sick much more often. And if you fall sick, you're taking much longer to recover. You basically have developed a very grumpy attitude towards life. You're constantly stressed, constantly tired, and so constantly right?
Yeah.
Now,
So your emotional health is
emotional
also
health
taken
has gone
toll.
for a toss.
Yeah.
Now, do you really want to evolve into such a person who is grumpy, who is stressed, who is tired, who falls sick often, and who looks old? And
Yeah.
forget about sex appeal and libido. That just goes out of the window.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is
Absolutely.
that? What is the
You
science
have
behind it?
You have no idea. So many people have actually come to me and said, start having sex with him, and he falls asleep while doing it. Because the guy is so bloody tired.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
I mean, when people have sex, that the hormones changes that happen, the chemical reactions that happen are deeply relaxing. Now, when you have not slept, you just fall asleep.
That's true, honestly. That's
So-
I never would have related it to sleep and sex, but like that's a big revelation.
Right. So, in the things that truly matter, your health, your
Yeah.
relationships,
Yeah.
your mental clarity, your life, you are losing all that for what?
For
Are you really sure you want to sacrifice all that for whatever it is you're doing for those 2-3 extra hours, 4 extra hours? Right? You are growing older. You are falling sick more often. Your mental clarity, focus, etc. has gone for a toss. In fact, it is inviting things like anxiety, things like depression,
Yes.
things like suicidal tendencies. All this is an open invitation. Do you really want all this in your life? And all you need to do is just close your eyes and sleep. Yeah.
yeah, that's true. And I did want to bring this up, and you touched upon it: sleep and mental health. So, what are the repercussions of not sleeping enough on mental health, and how does it lead to, like you said, conditions like anxiety and depression?
So to start off with, it is this feeling of tiredness, listlessness, loss
Yeah.
of interest in life.
Huh.
Okay, whatever is really interesting you, now it feels like a burden to even do it. That will lead into depressive tendencies.
Okay.
I'm just not interested. कुछ नहीं करना है मुझे.
Huh. Huh.
Okay. It can go the other way around. It can make you a very angry, violent person. Sudden outbreaks of rage. Right? So depending on whether you are alpha type or not, different people will react in different ways. Some people will go down the depression, suicidal road. Other people will go down the suicide, क्या बोलते हैं, aggression, anger, violence road. All this compounded together keeps your system on red alert.
Yeah.
Right? And therefore, you are constantly, it becomes a habit for the body to stay conscious, to stay anxious. And suddenly, chotu things will make you anxious. And you yourself can't stand yourself. You sit and wonder what went wrong with me. What did I do wrong? I am working like the way my parents told me. I am studying. I am,
Yeah.
putting so many hours on my job. I am doing all these things. I'm doing all the right things, and I am feeling miserable. And then I have to put that smile for Instagram,
Correct.
and it is just too much.
Yeah.
right? So what we talked about right in the beginning. You're driving the car. There is no petrol. Now you have to get out and push the car,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that's no fun. That's
Yeah.
not the way to live life.
So mental health के बारे में हमने बात की, but अब let's touch upon physical health also. So is there a correlation between less sleep, like you touched upon earlier, कि immune system हमारा weak होता है, so someone who's not sleeping enough, are they more prone to say heart related diseases or other chronic lifestyle diseases?
They are prone to disease, full stop.
Okay.
Okay. Sleep mein, the earlier part of the night, the first part of the night is the repair and rejuvenation part.
Okay.
So, say if you're sleeping by between 10 and 11, that is also quite late. But 10 and 11 is fine.
ठीक है.
Okay. So, if you are sleeping in between 10 and 11, you are okay. But for every minute that you sleep later than that, you are depriving the body of rejuvenating itself. See, we all know
Okay.
there are millions of cells that die every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, hello, you need to bring them back also, no? Some sort of,
Yeah.
right? So think of it like this, like your body is printing out a Xerox copy of itself.
Huh.
If you don't give it enough time, it will botch it up, right? So the first part of the night is for that. So if you're chronically sleeping late, you are growing older very fast. You are really, really, really affecting your physical health.
So the sweet spot to sleep is between 10 and 11.
Well, for most people. Okay. Now, this brings us into a completely different topic called chronotypes. So different people, let me put it like this. Imagine you are in a jungle 1,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago, right? You are in a little village. There is a group of people who are banded together. Now, the most dangerous time is the night.
True.
Now, would it make sense if the entire village goes to sleep and wakes up at the same time?
No.
Absolutely not, right?
No.
So, evolution has built into us, it's a genetic fingerprint,
Yeah. Yeah.
which makes some people want to sleep early and wake up early. Other people sleep around 10, 11 and wake up 6 a.m. types.
Okay.
And then there are those real night owls who need to sleep 1 a.m., 2 a.m. and wake up 10 a.m., 11 a.m.
Okay.
So it's like approximately 60, 20, 20. 60% of the people sleep between 9:30 and 11:30.
Okay.
Right? Some people like Dinesh's parents, for example, they go to sleep at 8 o'clock. When we go and stay at their house, they have already had their first family fight before I wake up.
Yeah. But even my grandparents,
Right.
they're asleep by 8:30 p.m.
A lot of people are there who sleep early. So 20% of the people of the population will sleep early. And 20% of the population will sleep much later.
पर इसके कोई हार्मफुल इफेक्ट्स होते हैं?
नहीं. इनफैक्ट हार्मफुल इफेक्ट होती है जब तुम तुम्हारा क्रोनोटाइप फॉलो नहीं करते.
ओके.
राइट. सो everybody should be sleeping minimum 7 hours, preferably 8 to 9 hours. Okay. Now, if you're doing a physically demanding thing, like you are working out, you're going to the gym, you're doing anything like that, you need to sleep longer.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Because
exercise is basically controlled injury.
Acha.
Right. The human body has a deep distrust of you. It thinks that you are basically going to kill it.
Okay.
All right. That is the psychology that the human body has towards you who is occupying it.
That survival instinct.
That is why all the important functions are kept by itself. See, your heart beats by itself. Your digestion happens by itself.
True.
Otherwise, people will be dying because, forgot to turn on the digestion. So the body basically keeps almost 98% of the physiological functions, life support functions for itself because it really doesn't trust you. When you are not sleeping enough, your body is basically trying to do all the things it's supposed to do in less time. It is also hustling.
True. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And therefore, it will leave out this, it will leave out that. It will just finally keep focusing on the most important things. Okay, I need to stay alive. Okay, I got the heartbeat sorted. Forget about the blood sugar. You get what I'm saying? So, we'll sort that. I need to stay alive.
Yeah.
So, you are forcing your body into emergency mode all the time.
Yeah.
Right? And so everybody needs to sleep 7 to 8 hours. Little longer if you are doing a solid physical activity.
Okay.
If you are in this range, you're fine.
Okay.
But
Perfect.
the research shows that people are sleeping 4 hours, 5 hours. In cities like Bombay, Delhi,
Yeah.
people are sleeping 4, 5, 6 hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
So their body is basically all the time figuring out, okay, how do I fix this that I had left out? Right? So that brings us to one of the biggest dangers about sleep deprivation. The body goes into what is called micro napping.
Okay.
So you kind of doze off for a few seconds.
Acha.
Right?
During the day?
During the day.
Okay.
Now you have seen this happen, people sitting at an airport, they'll suddenly go.
Yeah. Or at work also.
Or at work.
Or in a
right?
car, like, yeah.
That is where it's a problem. Because if you are driving a car at 80 kilometers per hour and your body decides to take a micro nap at that point,
Yeah, it can be fatal.
it can be fatal. In fact, there are 4 times more accidents because of drowsy driving than there are because of drunk driving. Did you know that?
No.
And the worst
Wow.
part about this is a person who's say drunk knows he's drunk.
Huh.
He will say, "Yaar, tum chalao."
Huh.
A person who is sleep deprived has no idea they are sleep deprived.
Oh,
They
really?
don't know. I give you an example.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have done this. It's a Friday night. You've worked the whole week. Okay. Friday evening, you say, okay, I'm going to hang out with a few of my friends. You're not doing alcohol, you're not doing smoking, you're not doing drugs, just having a good time.
Yeah.
All right. And time flies and suddenly it's midnight. So, oh my God, I need to get home.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you get into the car and you drive home. Now, at that point, your reaction to the road, your response to the road is going to be worse than a person over the legally drunk limit.
Yeah.
Would you ever say, यार मैं आज यहीं पे रह जाती हूँ because I don't think I'm capable of driving my car home?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Because you are sleep deprived, but you don't know it. This is the big problem.
So, are there no symptoms if somebody is actually not sleeping enough? There's no way of them coming to know कि ये problem
Until the
है?
crash happens, not really, unfortunately.
Okay.
So Ariana Huffington, for example,
Yeah.
she's been a person who has been advocating sleep
Big
for
advocate.
a long time.
Yes.
You know what happened to her? She fainted. She had a micro nap while standing in her office and she fainted.
Yeah.
And she banged her head against the table and got concussion. It took 2 years to recover.
Oh my God.
At that point, she realized, oh my God, what am I doing to myself?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? And so for a lot of people, there was another friend of ours who I was actually coaching, bodybuilder. All right, owner of some multi-million-dollar companies in America. He said, one day I was at the gym and I simply collapsed. I woke up in a hospital bed.
My God. And a bodybuilder. So
And a
he's
bodybuilder.
Of course
So you
physically very
would,
fit.
you would think that person is fit.
Yeah.
But they have completely messed up their systems. So it doesn't matter who you are, whether you are a bodybuilder, whether you are a housewife, whether you are a meditator,
Or whether you're Ariana Huffington.
or whether you are Ariana Huffington.
Yeah.
Sleep is required.
That was a very intense story you told me. And Baba, because we're talking about Ariana Huffington, I read a few years ago that she kind of tells all her celebrity friends to have a bed for their phone. That put your phone to sleep
Correct.
before you put yourself to sleep.
Absolutely.
And in a different room.
Absolutely.
So, and I found that very interesting when I read this. And the reasoning behind it is that all of us are addicted to our screens. We're inseparable from our phones. And of course, those screens are harmful for our sleep. So, why are these screens bad, first of all?
There are many reasons, and I'm sure if you Google them, you'll find a lot of them. I would come up with maybe 2 big reasons.
Okay.
One is that the light that they emit, white light, is anathema for sleep. So, tum white light.
What do you mean, anathema?
Opposite, enemy of.
Okay.
हाँ, तुम white light देखते हो, तो basically तुम अपने brain को सिग्नल दे रहे हो कि सन अभी तक सेट नहीं हुआ, सोना मत.
अच्छा.
राइट.
हाँ.
सो अभी सपोज सनसेट हो गया 7 बजे. तुम्हें सोना है 10, साढ़े 10, 11 बजे, तुम्हें यूजुअली नींद आती है. तो तुम व्हाइट लाइट में बैठो, for every 1 hour of sleep, sitting in white light, your sleep rhythm is postponed by half an hour.
Okay.
So यदि 7 बजे से 10 बजे तक आप 3 घंटे व्हाइट लाइट में बैठे, मतलब तुम्हें जो स्लीप 10 बजे आनी थी 11:30 बजे आ रही है.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? And your phone is emitting white light.
Yeah.
So constantly you are sending a signal to the brain, hey, it's still daytime. Hey, it's still,
Yeah.
don't start the sleep cycle. Don't,
Yeah.
until the brain says, I don't care. I need to sleep now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? So that is one thing. The second thing is, it's really interesting why people like Ariana Huffington say that you need to put your phone to bed in a separate room. Turns out that when your phone is near you, there is a part of the brain that remains active, thinking कोई phone आएगा, कोई call आएगा, कुछ तो होगा, so I need to be alert to be able to attend to that.
Wow.
And so it does not allow you to go into deeper states of sleep. Let us not even talk about the radiation and all that. वो तो, I will leave it to the as a homework for the reader. But these are the two big things. One, the white light, and two, that part of your brain stays connected to the phone, not allowing you to go into deeper states of sleep because you are expecting something will, the phone will ring.
कोई urgent
कोई
call आ
urgent
जाएगी.
कुछ होगा. भाई कितना क्या urgent है यार. What cannot wait till tomorrow morning?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? So it is something that I do. I put my phone on airplane mode. 10 p.m. my phone is on airplane mode. You can't get through to me.
Okay.
I put it in another room. It charges and I charge.
Yes. But is there any there are a lot of studies around it कि इतने not just phones, हमारी screens भी, whether it's your laptops or TV, कि so many hours before going to bed you should stop screens.
Correct. So if you have noticed, sleep doesn't happen like that.
Yeah.
You cannot tell, come on,
doesn't.
सो जाओ. नहीं होता ऐसा.
हाँ.
Right? You get into bed and sleep happens.
Correct. Huh.
Right? Because there are a lot of systems that are there in the body that need to be shut down and need to be started for you to go to sleep, and vice versa to wake up.
Okay.
Right? So for example, you might have noticed you don't want to go and do your number 2 in the night. Because the brain has told the bowels, 8 hours, nothing.
Yeah.
And you will feel the pressure to do it almost literally when you wake up. Because the brain now goes, okay, we are awake, let go.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
So like that, there are so many systems that are there in the body that need to be shut down, and that need to be started for sleep to happen, and opposite for wakefulness to happen.
Yeah.
Right? So the body takes its, it's not like tak 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 सब कुछ बंद कर दो, ये सब कुछ चालू कर दो. It takes a little bit of time, usually about an hour.
Okay.
45 minutes to an hour. So we say for that 1 hour, you create an environment for sleep.
Okay.
So that is what is called sleep hygiene.
Correct.
Where you are doing certain things that will give very strong messages to your brain, I am ready to sleep.
Yeah.
So that the brain can now begin the process and feel confident of doing the processes to allow you to sleep.
So what is an ideal sleep hygiene routine that you would recommend?
It's different for everybody.
Okay.
But something that I definitely recommend is no screens at least an hour before sleep because of the white light, mainly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
A hot water bath just before sleep.
Just before.
Just before. Like you take the bath and get into bed.
Acha.
Okay.
Haan.
Conversations with people around you.
Okay.
Not on the phone. People around you.
In person जाके बात करो.
In person तुम्हारे साथ जो घर में है उनके साथ बात करो.
अच्छा.
Reading something which is nothing to do with what you actually are working on.
Okay.
Say, if you are, say, for example, programmer, you do not read books on coding, but you can read books on baking.
Okay.
No problems. You can read something that is not related to your primary profession.
Why is that?
Because if you read something that is related to your primary profession, your brain starts working. You don't want the brain to work.
Yeah.
Okay, no heavy exercise, no very strong yoga also before sleep. Very gentle, very... See, because any sort of exercise is going to bring in cortisol which is the wake up hormone,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? So you want to keep everything calm and relaxed. You can have maybe half a glass of hot milk
Okay.
if you are, if you like. I personally am mostly vegan, so I don't have milk. But hot milk has something called tryptophan, which is a very good chemical for sleep.
Okay.
Chamomile tea works as well.
Okay.
So there are all these things that are there that uh, allow your body to say, okay, I can now let go and sleep. And it can become a beautiful ritual.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
and in our book, Sleep Your Way to Success, we say preparing for sleep. Sleep hygiene is like going on a hot date, right?
Yeah.
Now, if you're going out with a person of your dreams, you're not going to go dress shabbily and all that. No, you'll not generally wear something and go, right? You will dress up for it.
Yeah.
In the same way, you need to, in quotes, dress up for sleep. So, just changing your clothes of the day. There are so many people, they go to sleep in the day clothes.
Yeah.
I cannot understand how they manage. Going to bed in the same clothes that you have worn throughout the day is really disgusting. One of the biggest things you can do is just change your clothes. It gives a solid message to the brain that day is over, night has started.
Yeah.
It's like when you go to the gym,
Yeah.
you wouldn't really wear a tuxedo to a gym, would you?
True.
It's just as ridiculous as that.
Yeah.
Get into your pajamas, get into something light and comfortable, which allows you to sleep,
Okay.
right? So doing any of these, now I said quite a few of them, right? You choose
Yeah.
2-3 of them and do them.
Yeah.
And it will make a huge difference to the way you
So,
sleep.
very small habits that can actually help you.
Correct.
But one thing I wanted to specifically ask you, because something I practice myself, and because you're a meditation teacher, Yog Nidra.
Yes.
How helpful is Yog Nidra?
Extremely helpful. It's a lovely way to fall asleep.
Can you explain a little bit about what Yog Nidra actually is?
So, Nidra is sleep.
Huh.
This is like awareness के साथ सोना to begin with. So you are basically taking your attention to various parts of the body. Okay, becoming aware of every single part of the body.
Yeah.
Dhire. And just doing that, you fall asleep.
Huh.
Like you start on your feet, then you come to your knees, you come to your thighs, you come to your hip. Usually by the time you are at your stomach or your chest, you're already
आप सो
asleep.
जाओगे.
Right?
हाँ,
So it's a very nice, gentle way of falling asleep.
Okay.
Okay. Another interesting thing over here that I personally do is, when there are, say, 3 children in the house or 4 children in the house, and one of them is really naughty,
Huh.
all the attention goes there.
Yeah. True.
The 3 kids who are good don't get as much attention.
No.
In the same way, when there are aches and pains in the body, a lot of time your attention is over there, but you're not acknowledging the parts of the body that are good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? So when you do your Yog Nidra, you do it with a sense of gratitude. Oh my God, my thighs are feeling fantastic. My knees are feeling so good.
How nice.
So you are
Yeah.
acknowledging the good parts, not only giving attention to the not so good parts.
That's lovely कि आप बोल रहे हैं योग निद्रा को पॉजिटिव एफर्मेशंस के साथ कंबाइन कर लो टू सुपर चार्ज इट.
Correct.
So बाबा, अब हमने बात कर ली है अबाउट व्हाट टू डू before sleeping at night. Now, similarly, because you touched upon it a little bit, कि wake up routine भी होना चाहिए. तो is there a like a really ideal waking up routine that you recommend?
Yes. So, the first thing is, when you wake up, you're allowed 5 minutes in bed.
Okay.
Okay?
हाँ.
Get out of bed after that.
Yeah.
There is a very nice term called Herkel-Durkel. It's actually an English word.
Herkel-Durkel.
Herkel-Durkel.
Okay.
Okay. And what that means is staying in bed after you've woken up, doing nothing.
I'm very guilty of it.
Okay. So 5 minutes of Herkel-Durkel is fine. But even if you slept a little long, if you stayed in bed a little longer, and it was good for you, it would be still okay. But you will notice that you start ruminating, then you start doing this what if scenarios, and
Yeah.
you really stress yourself out. उसने मुझे वो बोलेगा तो मैं ये बोलूँगा, ये बोलेगा तो वो का ये होगा. You get it? This is not a good way to start your day.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
definitely enjoy the warmth of your bed for those 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But then get out. Okay. There's a lady called Mel Robbins.
Yes.
Who has written quite a few books, but she had this 5-4-3-2-1 technique.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
So it would be a brilliant idea to use that, where it's like you're launching a rocket. So now you're awake. It's been 4-5 minutes. 5-4-3-2-1 out of the bed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And then you continue with your day. What I would suggest very strongly is have that first part of the day for planning, for doing the big things in life.
Okay.
Right? Think about where you are. Think about where you want to be. Think of what can you do to get there.
Some introspection.
Some planning, some strategy.
Okay.
Because see, you have rested the whole night. Your brain is really powerful at this point.
Yeah.
Now you sit there and look at WhatsApp messages. It's like, using a cannon to kill a mosquito. Where you could have taken the time to plan out your day. You have spent it looking at WhatsApp, looking at Instagram, answering some stupid emails.
Yeah.
In the Patanjali Yoga Sutras, there is something called one of the obstacles towards yoga, and you can say one of the obstacles towards success is alasya, laziness. Now, what is laziness? Come on, tell me.
Laziness is matlab just not doing value added things in life.
Laziness is not about not doing stuff. It's about not doing stuff that are important, that need to be done.
Yeah.
Right? So, first thing in the morning, get into the things that need to be done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where your brain is really sharp and powerful. Right? Take a walk, like 20 minutes of morning sunlight. Just as you needed that winding down to sleep, 20 minutes walking in the morning in sunlight wakes you up. So you have a brilliant day. Right? Otherwise, you are like constantly feeling tired, waiting for afternoon so you can take a little bit of nap then. You don't want that. Right? If you're going to do exercise, this is a great time to exercise, first thing in the morning. Of course, if you're going to meditate, brilliant time to meditate, first thing in the morning. Right? So, plan out, for me, those first half an hour, 20 minutes, half an hour that is there, is very precious, because I kind of think, okay, I need to finish this presentation. I need to call these 2-3 people. And this is my big goal in life. And this is what I'm going to do today to move the needle just a little bit towards that.
Lovely.
Yeah. So I have these 3, 4, 5 things that I know I need to do in the day.
The big picture of your life.
Right?
Yeah.
So that is what that first part, the first half an hour is for.
Okay.
And in that, if you can get some movement, and see, you have been lying down immobile for hopefully 8 hours.
Yeah.
Right? Now you need to bring the mobility back.
Yeah.
So little bit of walking, little bit of stretching, all these things in the beginning of the day, just when you get out of bed, really make such a difference.
Lovely. And now about the morning routine. Now there's so many debates, right? $1 million morning routine, 5 a.m. club, 5 baje uthna chahiye. Then in our Indian sabhyata, 4 a.m. is Brahm Muhurat, 4 baje utho. तो पर मुझे लगता है this is actually putting more pressure on people, and you actually don't end up sleeping only because you're like मेरे को 5 बजे उठना है, 4 बजे उठना है. So I want to take your opinion that is it actually that important for us to be waking up at 4-5 a.m.? What is the ideal time to wake up?
Chronotypes. If you are a person who has slept at 8 o'clock, for sure wake up at 4 o'clock. But if you are a person who has slept at 12 o'clock, you wake up at 4 o'clock, you're basically screwed.
Exactly.
Right? So I do not subscribe to this 4 a.m., 5 a.m. club, all that. I don't subscribe to it. It is going to depend on your genetic chronotype.
Yeah.
Are you sleeping at the time you are sleeping? Are you waking up at the time when you are supposed to be waking up? And for some people, that time could be 5 a.m. For some people, it could be 7 a.m. For some people, it could be 10 a.m.
Okay. So that's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But you need to then schedule your day accordingly. See, unfortunately, the world is partial towards people who do this 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
हाँ हाँ
Right? Now,
ये
if
तो
you are a
है।
night bird, night owl,
हाँ
and you sleep at 2 a.m. and then wake up at 10 a.m.,
Yeah.
you will find a lot of things that you need to get done may not get done simply because the world has started 2 hours before you
That's
or 3
true.
hours before you. So
Yeah.
you need to kind of
Yeah.
schedule that in.
yeah yeah
Right? So point is 8 घंटा सो जाओ,
8 घंटा सो
7 से 8 घंटा सो.
हाँ
फिर जब भी तुम उठते हो तुम. और जितना ये कंसिस्टेंट रहेगा, मतलब हर दिन तुम 10 बजे सोते हो, 6 बजे
हाँ।
उठते हो. This is better than one day I slept at 9 o'clock, got up at 5 o'clock, another day I slept at 12 o'clock, got up at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
See, the body is a creature of habit. It loves habit. Right? So, have a consistent go to sleep time and a consistent wake up time, even on weekends.
okay
Okay?
even on weekends
Yeah. Otherwise, let's
but
talk
ye
about
that
it.
sleep in late, sleep more on weekends, you don't
Very bad
recommend
idea.
that.
I'll tell you why.
Why?
So, you wake up in the morning
Haan.
more or less because of the light that is in your environment.
हाँ
All right. See, even with your eyes closed, you can
Yeah.
feel light.
yeah
Right. So when the darkness of the night melts into the sunniness of the day, your eyes are getting a message: light is there. Time to wake up.
yeah
That's
yeah.
the message you are giving to the brain. Correct? Now, normally this message goes to your brain at around 7 a.m., 6 a.m., whatever time you
हाँ,
wake up.
हाँ
But it is the weekend. So now you have slept till 10 o'clock.
yeah
Okay, maybe you darken the room, maybe you put a pillow on your head, whatever. Right?
yeah
So what has happened is that the light has now reached your brain 2 to 3 hours late. Okay. So the whole cycle of waking up has now shifted by about 3 hours. All right. And as far as the brain is concerned, therefore, you are in Dubai. 3
That's
hour time
true.
difference.
Yeah yeah
That is why when you wake up on Monday morning, you feel jet lagged.
wow I never
Okay.
thought of it
This
like
is called
that.
social jet lag.
Wow
So every time you sleep more on the weekends, you are basically becoming jet lagged without leaving your bed.
so it's the same effect as jet
So
lag.
as far as the brain is concerned, see, what is jet lag?
Yeah.
I am looking at light a little later or a little earlier than I'm
Yeah.
used to. That is what jet lag is.
Correct.
And that is what you're doing to yourself every weekend.
Yeah.
Without
Yeah.
going anywhere.
हाँ
Right? And if you are doing this chronically, you can just imagine what happens to these poor aerostesses, pilots. You know, they are in such a mess that you are doing to yourself without traveling the world. Right? So
Yeah.
this actually has a term. It's called social jet lag.
Wow, I love that. That's something I didn't know about. But Baba, one thing I've noticed, आपके content में you really seem to dislike alarms. But why do you say that we should wake up without alarms? And is this both alarms on our phones and जो हमारे
Any
manual
alarm. Any alarm.
Okay.
Again, take yourself back thousands of years.
हाँ.
Okay, you are in some cave somewhere, sleeping in some forest.
Yeah.
All right.
हाँ.
Now, towards morning, if there is a slight noise, do you notice your body needs to like wake up because otherwise you
Yeah.
become breakfast,
Yeah.
right?
True.
Now this programming has not gone.
Yeah.
So, however melodious your alarm is, as far as your brain is concerned, you are hearing danger. So you wake up battle ready. Your stress hormones are through the roof.
हाँ.
Your blood pressure is high. Your heartbeat is beating
Yeah.
much faster than it should. And you are doing this day after day after day after day after day, every day. So every day you are waking up with a jolt of the stress hormones.
Yeah.
You can imagine what kind of day you are going to have after that. Right?
Wow.
But more than that, if you are doing this to your body every single day, the body kind of says, ठीक है यार, blood pressure high ही रखते.
Yeah.
You get it? So the best possible scenario for this is you have a terrible day. The worst possible scenario is you develop high blood pressure, cardiac problems. In very bad situations, you could even have stroke, paralysis stroke.
Okay.
Now, that little thing on your bedside has the capability of giving you a stroke. Do you really want it there?
Wow. But then how can we, like, I'm just assuming everybody will be scared कि हम उठेंगे नहीं टाइम पे, लेट हो जाएंगे
हाँ,
काम के लिए.
तो
तो how do you start training yourself?
तो जब ये तुम एक्सरसाइज शुरू करते हो, सबको बताओ भाई मेरा 10 दिन शेड्यूल इधर उधर हो जाएगा, प्लीज माफ कर देना.
हाँ, अच्छा, okay.
So then you will see that once you start waking up without the alarm, in 10, 15, 20 days, you will wake up on dot. Like if you're waking up at 6 a.m., 5:55 to 6:05 you will be up. It's amazing how it works.
Wow. Yeah.
All right?
Your body clock.
Your body clock knows this.
Yeah.
And one of the indications of great sleep is you wake up naturally without the need of an alarm.
What is circadian rhythm of our body?
So there are two systems in the body that govern sleep, which are independent of each other.
Okay.
One is the circadian rhythm and the other is called sleep pressure.
Okay.
Now the circadian rhythm is a constant thing where it's like a graph, it goes up and down. So there will be times of the day when you feel alert and bring it on, and there will be times of the sone do yaar, slow down. Yeah. Right? So this is a circadian. This is called the circadian. Circadian means basically 24 hours. It's Latin for 24 hours. तो 24 घंटे में ये एक rhythm चलते रहता है.
Okay.
Okay. Now sleep pressure is think of it like a bucket in your brain, and all the time that you are awake, there are drops of water that are going into the bucket. When the bucket is full, the brain says, "अब मेरे बाप मुझे सोने दो." ठीक है? Now, when the sleep pressure and the circadian rhythm peak, that is a great time to sleep.
Okay.
Similarly, as soon as you sleep, the bucket is emptied slowly. When it is empty, the brain says, "Come on, wake up."
Yeah.
Again, when the circadian rhythm and the sleep pressure are now at a low, it's a great time to wake up. So that's the dance that the brain does to wake you up and to make you go to sleep.
But like, how can we fix this? Like you said that it's very important to have a consistent sleep time and a wake up time. Yes, but I'm so this is a common concern with me, with people I know across age groups कि हम सेम टाइम पे सोते नहीं हैं, उठते नहीं हैं. तो हम ये कैसे फिक्स कर सकते हैं अपना circadian rhythm?
There will come a time in the evening. You have to be alert for it. But after about 9:30 or 10 o'clock for everybody, when you feel ridiculously sleepy, you're like yawning, where is the bed? Right? Most people make the mistake of fighting this.
Okay.
Okay. अरे मूवी 15 मिनट बाकी है मूवी का, या अभी गेस्ट आ गए, या कुछ तो हो गया.
फोन पे
कुछ स्क्रॉल कर रहे हैं. You are feeling really tired. You're feeling really sleepy, and you fight it, and then suddenly you feel very energized.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that? Now, this energy was the energy that your body was going to use to repair you.
Oh, during sleep.
So, when that sleep window comes, it's a 15 to 20 minute sleep window. Hit the bed.
Okay.
Doesn't matter who is around.
So
jao. Like, think of it like you really need to go to the loo. Do you care who is around you at that time?
No,
you go, because when you gotta go, right?
Correct.
In the same way, respect that particular sleep window, because this is when your circadian rhythm and your sleep pressure are peaking.
Yeah.
And it's giving you a 15-20 minute window to go to sleep, so that it can get on with the maintenance work that we talked about.
Yeah.
Right? Now you don't do that, then the body says, "Oh well, he's not going to sleep anyway. Let me take that energy and give it to him. बाद में देखा जाएगा."
Yeah.
And that's how you grow older, faster.
Okay. And another very common concern बहुत लोगों का होता है, what if you're constantly waking up in the middle of the night, not getting a good 8 hours of restful sleep?
Right. So again, there is an interesting thing over here. There are some people who have what is called biphasic sleep.
Okay.
So this is the throwback to the time when people were farmers.
Acha.
So they would wake up 4 a.m. whatever, then they would tend to the cows, do whatever those morning things, and now they cannot do anything because sun has not risen. So they go back to sleep.
Okay.
And then they wake up again approximately 8:30 or 9 when the sun is fully up and continue.
Yeah.
So if that's you, that's cool.
Okay,
you are just some sort of a farmer in your past life. Who knows?
Past life karma bhi aa raha.
Okay. So that's fine, provided you are getting 8 hours of sleep. Now, if you are waking up many times during the night, that is definitely an issue. And maybe you need to do yoga, maybe you need to do meditation, maybe you need to just rearrange your life so that you're not having so many intrusive thoughts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stop so much of hustle,
हाँ. हाँ.
calm down, slow down.
Yeah.
You may
And
need to take some.
इसका क्या इफेक्ट होता है फिजिकली एंड मेंटली?
सो हो गए नहीं भाई, हमने बताया ना, जल्दी बुढ़े हो रहे हो, सिक ज़्यादा हो जाओगे, all that.
Yeah. So it is the same as not sleeping enough.
Correct.
Is the same as if you're sleeping for 8 hours but still waking
So here
up.
is a little hack that a friend of mine, Dr. Ankita Delia, and me developed over
Okay.
this. So if you wake up in the middle of the night, you can't go to sleep.
Yeah.
Do something that you need to do which is extremely boring, which you don't like doing.
Acha. At that
At
when
that
you've
time.
woken up.
Okay.
Huh.
So what happens? One, either it gets done, which is great,
Yeah.
or two, you get so bored of it, you feel sleepy, you go to sleep.
But not on screens, right?
Well, if it has to be on screen, do it on screen. It's
Acha,
okay.
it's okay. A little bit more deep dive into science. What are the phases of sleep and
Okay.
what is REM sleep?
So you have something called N1, N2, N3, N4 sleep and REM
Okay.
sleep. So N just stands for NREM, which is non-REM.
Okay.
Okay,
Huh.
not very creative, these
Yeah.
sleep scientists when they're
Yeah.
giving names. REM means rapid eye movement.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you have noticed some people who are sleeping, their eyes are closed and their eyeballs are moving furiously. Especially pets. If you have a dog or a cat, you will see this very often happening. Babies, you will see this happening.
And their eyes are a little open also.
Sometimes their eyes might be open. But the basic thing is the eyeballs are moving. So that is the rapid eye movement. Now, what is happening is very interesting. So your brain is kind of creating a chronological order of your life so that you remember, okay, I had a talk with Stuti at about 4 o'clock in the evening, and after that I am going to have dinner, and before that I had lunch, and sorts the time out of the different things that have happened in your life. Okay, and while it's doing that, basically you are dreaming.
Okay.
Okay, so REM sleep is dream sleep.
Okay.
So you're getting all those dreams. Now, the dreams can be of various things. One is, of course, your own life. Second, it can be some fantasy that you have, some desires that you have, some fears that you have. It can be
Yeah.
any and all of the above. Now, in this time, the dreams are very real, right? Say a lion is chasing you, you are running. In fact, if you wake up, you will be sweating,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So the body actually secretes something which completely paralyzes the entire body.
Yeah.
And you can't move except for your eyes.
Okay.
So the
Yeah.
eyeballs move,
Yeah.
right? And the body does this simply so you don't hurt yourself. Because say
Because
you are
you're in
having a
dream
fight
state.
and you hit somebody and it's your
Yeah.
bed ka board and you wake up with a broken wrist. That's not very pleasant.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
In fact, there are some people who have this disease where this does not happen for them and they need to be strapped into bed so
Oh.
that they don't hurt themselves while they sleep.
Okay. Okay.
Right? So that is what is REM sleep. In REM sleep,
Yeah.
there are two big things that are happening. One is that chronology of life is happening.
Huh.
And second, your memories are being sorted into short term, long term.
Okay.
So certain things like your OTP, you don't need to remember. So the brain deletes it.
हाँ.
But you do need to remember where you live. So the brain says, हाँ, ये important information है, ये रखो.
ये रखो, इस
So
फाइल
it is
को रखो.
basically doing a filing thing. Okay. Now, as far as the non-REM sleep is concerned, which is the first part of the night that I talked about earlier, it is the time for rest and rejuvenation. So N1 and N2 is considered light sleep,
Okay.
where you kind of asleep, but if someone comes into the room, you kind of know, but you're sleeping. And the next morning you tell that person, did you come in the room at that? And they say, how did you know you were sleeping? Awareness is still there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, but N3 and N4 are deep states of sleep,
Yeah.
where the brain is really resting and the body is really repairing itself.
हाँ. Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the N1, N2, N3, N4 sleep is more pronounced towards the first part of the night. REM sleep is more pronounced towards the second part of
Okay.
the night. So
Lovely.
if you are sleeping late, you are growing older. If you are waking up too early, you are growing dumber because your memory thing has not happened.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting, very interesting. Want to touch upon certain specific issues around sleep that people deal with. So, सबसे पहले तो insomnia. It seems to be a very cool word. Everybody is now flaunting, unfortunately. So, पहले तो scientifically, what is insomnia?
Inability to sleep.
Okay,
It's as simple as that.
just not sleeping.
Just not being able to sleep even if I want to.
Yeah. And then, why is it on the rise?
Because people are not giving sleep priority.
Yeah.
When you are staying awake on a very regular, chronic basis,
Yeah.
your body kind of says, okay, it's not letting me sleep. Forget about sleep.
Yeah.
So then even when you want to sleep, you can't.
And I know you battled insomnia personally yourself.
Yes.
How did you overcome it so that...
Just fixing lifestyle. Just fixing lifestyle choices. Like I do not take early morning flights. I just don't do them,
Okay.
for example.
Yeah.
Right? I will put a hard stop to whatever I'm doing by 10:30 p.m.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I will do my winding down routine. Maybe I'm not like super committed to it, but I will definitely change clothes. I will definitely 80% of the time take a hot shower.
Yeah.
I will definitely talk to people around me. I would like to maybe read a few shlokas from the Bhagavad Gita.
Yeah.
I will do a few things so that I am not straight away jumping into bed.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I will do my winding down. Similarly, when I wake up in the morning, I will not touch my phone first thing in the morning. Right? It's anyway in another room.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I will go down, take a little walk, play with my dogs.
Yeah.
I will do all those kind of things. If Dinesh is around, mostly he is, then we will talk about, okay, aaj kya karna hai? What are the things that need to be sorted out? So it kind of gives us a clarity about our life and about the day.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when you're doing all that,
It can fix insomnia.
it fixes insomnia. I have done it without resorting to any medication whatsoever.
What are the side effects of sleeping pills?
Addiction. Then you are dependent on the drug, and any drug that is there on the market today always messes up something else in your system.
Yeah.
So, okay, you simply cannot sleep. You need to sleep. You take a sleeping pill. Fine. Not more than 15-20 days. For
That's
sure.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another thing I want to tell you is sleeping pills is actually a misnomer.
Okay.
Because the sleep that you get with a sleeping pill is different from normal sleep.
Okay.
And it is not as restful, it's not as rejuvenating, it's nowhere comparable. It's like you're hit on the head with something heavy and you faint.
Yeah.
Now this is not sleep.
Yeah.
Right? Anesthesia. If anybody has had anesthesia, you will notice that you don't understand how long it has been since you are out. Right? This is one of the hallmarks which indicate you are not asleep.
Yeah.
And anybody on a sleeping pill will tell you that pata nahi main kitna time soya. So you are not really sleeping because the REM part of your sleep is not happening only.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? So, okay, that sleep is better than no sleep. So, okay, if you have to have it 15-20 days. After that, wean yourself off it.
Okay. And
not a good idea.
How can you start weaning yourself?
Take it once in 3 days, take it once in 5 days. I'm not a doctor, so
Yeah.
I cannot really comment on this. But work with your doctor to say maybe replace the sleeping pill with some melatonin supplement. Replace the sleeping pills with winding down ritual. Replace the sleeping pills with meditation, Yog Nidra.
Yeah.
There are many options if you are open to exploring that. But most people just want that one solution. ले लो, खत्म करो बात. they खत्म हो जाते हैं इसमें.
And what is your opinion on, say, using melatonin, other supplements, and sleep trackers?
Sleep trackers you don't need. What will you do? Okay, you slept very well. Fantastic. Congratulations. Okay, you didn't sleep so well. So now what are you going to do?
Yeah.
What you are going to do is you are going to make lifestyle changes. You don't need sleep tracker for that. I am against any electronics on your body while you are sleeping.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay.
As far as supplementation is concerned, certain supplements for limited time, if you need to take, you take. See, when you are taking a supplement from outside the body, you are making the body lazy. Body बोलता है anyway बाहर से आ रहा है ना, अपन क्यों बनाने का? Right? So, to give a little boost, fine, take 3-4 days, 5 days, 1 week.
Melatonin.
After that, please stop.
Yeah.
Okay? And not just melatonin, any supplement.
Okay.
Any supplement.
Yeah.
Because whenever you take a supplement, whenever you take something from outside, which the body can make by itself,
Yeah. Yeah.
you are basically telling the body, ये मत करना, मैं तेरे को दे रहा हूँ ना, तो बॉडी को अच्छा ठीक है बंद कर देते हैं अपन ये प्रोडक्शन,
हाँ. हाँ.
right? So don't make the body lazy.
Yeah.
It's one thing to give a boost. It's another
हाँ.
thing to completely shut down that system in your body.
Yeah. Fair. That's amazing. एक क्योंकि हमने थोड़ा touch upon किया था a little bit about it on the conversation before, and I want to deep dive a little bit into one very scary thing associated with sleep is sleep paralysis.
It's nothing scary. It's just REM sleep and you have woken up.
But people feel like they've seen ghosts.
There's
वो nightmare होता है. What is happening?
Nothing
when
is
that-
happening. Your brain is just, watching a horror movie instead of a romantic comedy. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay? Absolutely don't worry about it. It is completely normal. And all of us have experienced this at some point of
Yeah.
in our life.
Okay.
Okay? So
That's very
it's-
reassuring because मेरे साथ हो चुका है 3-4 बारी.
हाँ, तो ये होता
and you
है.
wake up feeling very, very scared.
Right. There is nothing to it. It's just that, see, normally from REM sleep, you will go into N3 sleep. From N3,
Yeah.
you will go to N2, then N1, then wake up.
Yeah.
But because something happened from REM, you straight away woke up, so your body is still paralyzed. Oh my God, why can't I move? Oh shit, man, what's happening? Right?
But why are you seeing those ghosts and
वो तो कुछ तो fantasy. Your brain is entertaining itself.
हाँ,
So,
हाँ.
it's got a weird sense of humor sometimes. So don't worry about it.
Okay, that's reassuring. बाबा एक बहुत मेरे को आपसे क्वेश्चन पूछना है क्योंकि little bit we touched upon sleep and relationships. Now, this is a reality with a lot of people. What if your partner is snoring and you can't sleep?
It is definitely a issue, especially if the snoring keeps you awake.
Yes.
Even in the ashram, we say that we should make our room snoring and non-snoring.
Yeah.
First of all, one of the easiest cures for snoring is actually chewing your food.
Okay.
Okay?
हाँ.
Snoring happens because these muscles become flaccid. They are not strong. If you chew your food 40-50 times every single bite you put it to your mouth, you are anyway strengthening the muscles. You are aiding digestion. It's like very good for you.
Yeah.
So if someone is snoring a lot, give them food and tell them chew. And
Okay.
literally count 40 times, 50 times in your mouth, like 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Okay.
हाँ.
Not only will their digestion be like out of this world, but in a few months, their snoring will be dramatically reduced.
Yeah. Yeah.
If someone is like snoring too much and the other person, the partner, is feeling disturbed, separate bedrooms. In fact, snoring se jada to I see chronotype problems. See, say the husband is a person who is a night owl, the wife is a person who needs to sleep early. So the one is asleep and that other person shuffles into the bedroom and the person wakes up. Now this fellow goes to sleep, but this person now he's woken me up. Now what do I do?
Yeah.
Right? So instead of that, better to have separate bedrooms.
Yeah.
Right? And wake up in the morning and continue with your life.
Yeah,
There is no shame.
absolutely.
There is nothing wrong in it.
Yeah, yeah. I really did want to address this on the podcast. That's why I asked you. And the third concern, which I really want to ask you about, is sleep apnea. So, what is sleep apnea actually?
It is snoring ka baap.
Achha.
Okay. So what has happened is that the muscles in the lower jaw and somewhere inside have become so weak that there is a lid that is there which covers the windpipe
Okay.
while you are eating so that the food does not go. It's bad design,
Yeah.
right? I mean, you could have put the food pipe one side, windpipe the other side, but no, he wanted to put a flap,
Okay.
right? So now this flap has become a little not okay. So it kind of falls onto the windpipe while you are asleep. So now you are not being able to breathe. So the brain sends a signal, hello, where is the oxygen, where is the breath, and you wake up. That is sleep apnea.
Okay.
Okay. And there are many medical things that need to be done for it. See, this I have
Yeah.
said it. I want to say I'm not a doctor.
Of course.
I have
Yeah.
said it in the way I have understood it. So
Yeah.
please don't. But there are many ways of medically treating it. But I am seeing a lot of very natural ways of taking care of it.
Okay.
Okay, there are some tongue exercises that people
Acha.
recommend. There are
Haan.
some facial yoga. There is something called that. So
Okay.
I do have a
Okay.
few friends who have sleep apnea. They have all come back saying that chewing really helps.
Okay. That's amazing. एक और जो बहुत सुनने में आ रहा है that especially for people who are trying to lose weight, sleep is a very essential part.
Absolutely, physical health.
हाँ. So how is sleep and not being able to lose weight related?
Again, same thing. Your body is constantly. See, why are you not able to lose weight? Weight meaning fat cells.
Correct.
Okay, now fat, as far as your body is concerned, is gold.
हाँ.
Okay, the reason why it stores the fat is because it thinks there is going to be some emergency when I will need to use the fat.
Yeah.
तो it's like घर में सोना रखते हैं ना, वो कभी बेचते नहीं है.
हाँ.
मतलब घर का सोना बेचा मतलब रियली टेंशन में है.
हाँ.
राइट. तो शरीर में भी वैसे फैट को सोना समझते हैं वो. And if you're constantly stressing out your body and the body is in constant emergency, you think it's going to let go of its sona?
No.
Chance ही नहीं है.
Chance नहीं है. So sleep is very essential.
Sleep is essential.
For
I
your
mean, you
weight
can do
loss
all your
journey.
other lifestyle things, but if
Yeah.
you are not sleeping, your body is in emergency mode. Whatever you do, it will not lose the weight. And if it loses the weight,
Yeah.
it will gain it back with a vengeance with extra 5 kilos.
Yeah.
By last time, like how you would do, in an emergency. Suppose you had to sell the gold. Once the emergency is sorted, you will buy the gold and buy a little more extra just to be safe.
Yeah.
Right? Like
Correct. Cardiac arrests, and that too in younger people, essentially men, 40 and under are on the rise. Is there a linkage between cardiac health and sleep?
I would say there is a linkage between health and sleep.
Okay.
Okay, you want good health, you want a strong,
Yeah.
robust body. You
Yes.
need to be sleeping enough with good quality sleep so that your body has the chance to recover, rest, rejuvenate itself.
Lovely.
Now, this could go towards cardiac, it could go towards the brain, trigeminal nerve disorders, it could go to anything, diabetes, it could go to weight issues, it could go,
Yeah.
it could go anywhere.
हाँ.
It depends on what part of the body. Like I told you, कि enough sleep नहीं मिला तो body बोलता है अच्छा मैं ये critical चीज देखता हूँ और सब भाड़ में जाए.
हाँ.
तो now what the body has decided भाड़ में जाए that will show up.
I want to touch upon a little bit about your personal journey. You've spoken a lot about using only natural remedies to cure your insomnia. So can you share a few of them with us?
Yeah. So the first thing I think was a mindset that I decided I am going to be all right.
Okay.
Okay.
Haan.
This is going to be sorted.
Yeah.
When I first went to my doctor, God bless her, and I asked her, do I need to take any medication for this? She said, any medication is a road to addiction and I'm not willing to start on it with you, especially because you know yoga and meditation. She said, you go fix yourself. Why have you come to me? Okay. And she kind of spurred me on into this exploration of what I can do. It was very ironic because I spent the hours that I couldn't sleep researching about sleep.
Yeah.
And when I dug out all the research and read all those things, I do hold a master's degree in maths from IIT Bombay. So one thing I know is how to do research. Not much maths,
Yeah.
but I know how to do research.
Yeah.
I realized that if you strip away the science, actually the things that need to be done are not so difficult. A hot water shower before bed, not a big deal. Enjoyable.
Yeah.
Eating your dinner before 7 p.m. Okay, maybe difficult, but given the consequences, can be done. Right? So if you look at certain habits, that sleeping on time every day, waking up on time every day, at the same time, can be done.
Yeah. True.
Okay. And this is also, it is not like 100% you have to do. Even if you do 70-80%, you are fine. Your body will manage. But when you're doing 20-30% only, then your body screws up. Your body gives up.
Yeah.
Your body is incredible.
Yeah.
And half a chance to heal, it will heal. Right? Along with, so bringing in these lifestyle choices, seeing to it I meditate every day, come what may.
Okay.
Right?
And
Seeing to it that I'm eating on time. Seeing to it that I'm maintaining some sort of sleep hygiene. Okay? Then on the other side, I took sessions of craniosacral therapy. It's a beautiful touch healing modality.
Okay.
Uh, now we have quite a few practitioners in India. Uh, Taking a few sessions of CST,
What is it exactly?
it is a gentle touch healing modality. So they will touch you on your head, on your shoulders, feet, whatever.
Yeah.
And it just feels deeply relaxing and calming. It releases a lot of trauma.
Okay.
A lot of garbage. Trauma is too strong a word. lot of emotional garbage that you carry,
हाँ.
वो निकल जाता है. Another thing that I did was I took the batch flower remedies that we talked about a little
Okay.
earlier. So
Okay.
for sleep issues, I would go with Star of Bethlehem. Star of Bethlehem is a remedy for any trauma.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, white chestnut, too many thoughts. So various kind of remedies. You kind of make a mix of that, and you can have that. Um, I did for a little while take a little bit of Ayurveda as well.
Okay.
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 I don't even remember the names of the
Okay.
medicines I took.
That's okay.
But yes, I did do an Ayurvedic consultation.
Mm-hmm.
And for about 2-3 months, I took that because I was in a bad shape
Yeah.
and
Okay.
I needed that help.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But I was very clear that I don't want chemicals in my body,
Only alternate.
only alternate. And by the grace of God, it worked.
That's amazing.
So I will also say one more thing. My friends, the people around me really supported me during this time. They didn't, for example, say, "Kya natak kar raha hai?" Snap out of it. They were very supportive. They were like, uh, really, it was a blessing to have those people around me, and that also contributed. So yeah, but the point is a mindset of this is going to be all right, and I am going to do something about it, which does not involve popping pills unnecessarily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I think a lot of people will get inspired by hearing your personal journey. But I want to touch upon a little bit about what role does a regular practice of meditation play in helping reverse sleep issues?
Again, a regular practice of meditation will be life positive.
Yeah.
All right. So it helps reverse all issues, not just sleep issues.
Huh.
And it brings a lot more elasticity to your body. So even if you do a few red eye flights here and there,
Huh.
even if you go and have that chocolate ganache that you have been craving, the effect is not going to be so much. So meditation is like a cheat code.
Huh.
It's God mode. But you cannot क्या बोलते हैं, abuse it.
Okay.
You cannot abuse the power that meditation brings you. Meditation is not a substitute for sleep. However, it creates a sort of a safety net for you. So that little bit here and there, if you cheat, it's okay.
Okay.
Right? And for me, what it did was when I was going through that insomnia and anxiety and all that, the meditation kept me sane. I did not have to stop doing what I was doing. I continued doing what I was doing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
very few people knew about it. I started talking about it once I was out of it because
Yeah.
at that time I couldn't even talk about it.
Fair. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
In fact, we wrote a whole book called Sleep Your Way to Success, which kind of tells you about what you should be doing for great sleep.
Okay.
Okay?
So I would really recommend all our listeners to get a copy of Baba's book. It is full of insight. Baba, thank you. This has been such an incredible, insightful conversation. So there's a little custom on the Sangam project. I always end the conversation with a big question. So I wanted to ask you, what is your definition of leading a peaceful life?
I have realized over the years that it is not enough that one person is peaceful.
Okay.
There are two things needed for peace. One is you yourself are peaceful, that is a given. But on top of that, two things. One is strength. If you can influence the environment rather than the environment influencing you, then you are peaceful. right? The second thing is having the ability to create peace in the environment. So that is where teaching art of living courses comes in. Right? I know that when people meditate, their lives change for the better. They become happier, peacefuler, calmer, all that. Right? So when you bring these two together, that you safeguard your own peace and you are strong in your peace. Your peace is not shattered by some punctured tire. Right? You are strong, you have strength. Then you can influence the environment. And other people's issues don't affect you as much as they would have.
Okay.
And you can give them a solution to deal with those issues so that those issues just go away once and for all.
Okay.
Right?
Beautiful.
So, दोनों साइड से होना चाहिए. एक तो खुद शांत रहो, दूसरा स्ट्रेंथ होना चाहिए, और तीसरा एक ability to impact the environment होना चाहिए. फिर शांति होगी.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much for taking out your time and having this conversation with me.
Thank you, Stuti. It was great talking to you. Enjoyed it.
Thank you.